Hello everybody, Mishap1 here. I have for you a Pantheon matchup. Hope you're doing well. I think I have to go help my Kayn here, my jungler. He's getting double invaded, and I think the Pantheon's gonna follow as well. Yeah, he is. So I'm just gonna leave Poison on and then try and zone him off as we walk down. He's actually just walking straight through Poison, so we'll see what happens here. But I do have double AP shards this game, and a flat health shard as well, I think. And then my rune secondary, I took Bone Plating and Overgrowth, sorry, Bone Plating and Overgrowth. And the Bone Plating is just meant to help with short trades and lane against Pantheon. Whenever he, like, W's onto you, he autos you multiple times, right? So Bone Plating is mostly for that ability, but I don't know if I regret it yet, because he can poke it off of me, but now he is chunked going to the lane, meaning I should have a slightly easier time. We both lost the first 3 melee minions, and then like a little bit of XP on the second wave, but ideally, if I can just push this hard, I can get level 2 before him. I think on this next 2 minions here. Yeah, they should be level 2 here. Nice, very nice. Gives me some HP back. I do need to regen some with my potion, but I still want to try and crash this. Pantheon early game is very, very threatening to you. And under a normal circumstance, I would say I would let him push into me. However, because of that level 1 and me having him run through Poison Trail for, 15 seconds, he was chunked very hard coming to lane, so I will just push into him instead, considering that he doesn't have full HP and I had full HP, so we can push more aggressively there. And then just look for a proxy here. But some games like that, guys, some games you do have to help your jungler level 1 if he's getting invaded super aggressively like that. It's just, sometimes you just have to. Unfortunately, because if you don't, your junglers will probably crash out like crazy, and they're not going to play the game anymore if they lose that first camp. Losing first camp as jungler, by the way, is like the equivalent is if you get ganked by the enemy team in the lane at level 1, and then you have to recall and lose all your minions, right? And so I have to recall there because it's possible that the enemy Talon is coming topside for his camps, considering that his clear was slowed, right? I could have maybe stayed for one more, but it's very greedy to do that. I'm watching the lane to see what Pantheon's doing here. Looks like he's just letting it push into him, so we're going to be careful walking up. Actually, he's farming, so I'm fine to just let this push slowly and then take whatever farm I need. He's chunked. I can actually fight him here. I have Bone Plating as well. Nice. Good trade for me. I'm pretty sure if I follow him for a kill that Talon shows up and kills me there, so I don't want to like overgreed for it because Talon should be on his top camps right now. Okay, stop his recall there, very good. He's diveable now as well if my jungler wants to come. And if he does recall, I'm just gonna keep pushing. Okay, he's diveable for sure. I'm taking some turret shots here, but I think it's fine because I'm just trying to make sure that this wave gets crashed in, and my Kayn is nearby when I dive him, so I don't mind taking turret shots there. But I do need him to help me dive now. Okay, I'm not gonna get help from my jungler here, so I'm just gonna back off, I think, and look for the plate. Ooh, I'm getting zoned with an ignite here. Oh my god. Oh my god, my support's here. What? Yo! Okay, nice. Wait, my support with the early roam. What a demon, bro. What is with my super cracked supports recently? I've been having some insane support players on my team. Like the Blitzcrank from the other day. Who like solo saved the game. And we have this Alistar who just saved my life there. The Talon was probably gonna die for me anyways, but with the Alistar being there, I don't lose anything now for that. Because I was trying to go for the plate after Pantheon pivoted to just ignite me and zone me. But then Talon shows because he was actually clearing his top side way slower than what I thought. I thought he'd already have been there a while ago. Oh, I messed up. I should have flung him earlier. Bone Plating has blocked 179 damage so far. That's not bad. I was hoping for a little bit more. I'm just trying to decide if I like this rune or not. Because the thing with Bone Plating, guys, you have to remember, this rune is a very, very, very early game rune, right? It blocks 30 health, or 30 damage times 3 at level 1. Which is a massive amount of HP at level 1 to be able to block. But at level 18, it only blocks 60 health, or 60 damage times 3, right? So, I wonder if I should go for this plate here. It was chunked, but that's already gone, whatever. At level 18, it only blocks 60 damage times 3, which is not much at all. Every other resolve rune in that row is going to give you more value, essentially, at that point, including Second Wind. At level 18 than Bone Plating, but early game Bone Plating is really, really good for super hard lanes that have a harder time poking it off of you, right? And even if someone does poke it off of you, you can just like play aggressively during the window where they poke you, and try and force some push to happen during that window, right? So I'm still deciding if I like this rune. I think I do like it, but it's not one that I would run every game. I think in general I'd probably just run excuse me. I think in general I'd probably just choose to run other runes usually, but certain matchups where this rune is very, very good, by the way, is Vayne. At level 1, you can run Bone Plating against Vayne and just Ghost Adder, and you will win that all in. You do need to take Scorch, though, in my opinion, for that, but having a very good level 1 Vayne against Vayne is very important because it lets you... This guy is chunked, so I'm going to ult the fight in here. He didn't heal fully off of his last farm, so we just pop R and traded them there to push the wave in. He doesn't have teleport, so it's okay for us to be a little bit more aggressive. Like I was saying, it's good against Vayne, the Bone Plating rune. I would imagine it's decent against Jace as well, but against Jace, I've actually been running Exhaust, so I haven't been going Bone Plating too much. If I let Jace through, usually I just ban Vayne or Jace, depending on how I feel that day.
On my way.
But yeah, ulting there to push him in aggressively. We want to keep the enemy trapped under turret. We do not want to be the ones trapped under turret if possible, right? And if we have to ult to get the push and then get the proxy, then that's what we do. But one thing to be careful of is you always want to be mindful of your ult cooldown when it comes to objectives, right? The next objective that's spawning on top side is actually Grubs, right? So I ulted at a timing where I would have my ult back up for a potential Grubs fight. This is true for Dragon fights and Baron fights as well. You never ever want to ult in a situation... No way you recalled there. I could have done a plate. Why would he recall there? Oh my god, he's blocking me. I have to leave. He loses a full wave, I guess, for the recall, but... you never ever want to pop your ult in a way that you won't have it for a potential objective fight, right? So I ulted there knowing that the Grubs was coming up, and that way I'll be able to have that cooldown available if we do end up having a Grubs fight, right? I don't know if we will because my team looks like they're going for Dragon, so I imagine the Talon will just run a Grubs on spawn and take them, but it's just a good habit to get into, right? You want to build good habits overall to be able to climb in the long run. Singed is not a champion where you can farm super high win rates. I think on my other account I do have like a 63% win rate, but you can't expect every Singed player to do that, right? So
An enemy has been slain. On my way.
alright, pop the R again there just to make sure they get the push in. The other plate as well here. He's trying to ignite me to scare me off the turret, but it's too late. I already got the turret plate. But against these early game lane bullies like Pantheon, right? Another good example is going to be Illaoi, right? Pantheon, Illaoi. Who else is an Ignite user? Notorious early game Ignite melee user. I guess Riven, right? It's completely okay to use your ult to farm, right? If you have to. In this situation, my team had focused Dragon. They got Dragon. My team's not going to go to Grubs, probably not. I'm going to assume Talon's on there. So my ult is good to use to push aggressively and then farm a wave and then keep the enemy top laner from having good tempo, right? Even if he recalled there, he still recalled after me, which gives me earlier access to this wave to know I can push and keep my pressure up, right? Our goal is Singed is going to be to scale. You can play for the early game if you want. I don't think it's that good personally. I think this is a scaling season. My favorite kinds of seasons, the scaling seasons. All right. So Talon is here. I'm gonna force this proxy regardless. I have Tabby, right? I have Faded Ashes. I'm going Liandry's first this game, and the reason why is because they're a little slippery, that team, right? So Rylai's is quite good for my team as well, and I'll probably buy that second this game. But in general, I'm trying to maximize my damage right now, and the Pantheon's very aggressively trying to fight me during proxy, so having a bit more wave clear is good. But I could have gone Rylai's here this game, it would have been totally okay as well. Absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with Rylai's here. Some games it is up to preference, right? Liandry's does tend to work better against enemy comps that are more melee damage oriented, or melee champ oriented. Should I base proxy here? Probably not. So the more melee champs enemy team has, tends to be the better that Liandry's is, but also the better that Rylai's is, because you can stop them from diving your backline, right? But because melee champions are going to end up walking in your poison almost guaranteed during team fights, Liandry's value is huge because you will get burned on them, right? But that being said, Rylai's is just absolutely okay this game as well, because against assassins, right, they're going to dive your backline. Rylai's is amazing. It makes the assassin's job much harder for them to accomplish when they're... Oh, fuck. Brother, you don't kill me here. I can maybe fight him between tier 1 and tier 2, but I think I just want to go for the proxy again, because they're still fighting bottom. My whole team's going to get wiped here, by the way. Unlucky. Yeah, Rylai's just makes the assassin's job so hard whenever you confirm a CC them in team fights, right? Last season, you know I was a Rylai's hater. This season, I am not a Rylai's hater. This season, I'm a Rylai's lover. Because we need to, a lot of time this season, be tankier and just apply more CC. Last season, I was more of a Rylai's hater because last season it was much better build damage, high damage, but this season it's a bit more balanced in terms of itemization, so... I'm a Rylai's lover again. It does tend to change. People will make fun of me and say, "Oh, Minish Cap, you just build whatever the fuck you want," and you know it's true, I do, but I try to never give bad advice at the same time, right? I'm not like telling people to go out there and build Collector Singed. I mean, I did do that a few years ago for like a meme video. But the very first thing I said in that video was it was a meme, so I don't take responsibility for the Collector Singe video, because I said it was a meme. Like, I'm not telling people to build, like, really bad items, right? I'm generally recommending good builds, good items, like, good setups, right? And if something is more for entertainment, I will usually say that. But, I guess a good example is the Imperial Mandate build. Like, that's actually a very good build that I played the other day for a video. The Mandate, like, Zeke's, Liandry's Mandate, Rylai's Zeke setup. Like, that was actually insane. And that's why you should always try things, right? Like, never stop yourself from trying things. Never ever assume that you know everything about a topic. Like, I've been playing Singed since Season 3. Actually since Season 2, but I made him since Season 3. As a one-trick. And, you know, I've gotten Challenger in 8 out of 16 seasons. I can Flame Horizon this guy, by the way, this game. I can out CS a guy like crazy. This Pantheon's not farming well. I can probably go 100 CS over him if I grief a little bit. Yeah, he's 100 farm. I'm 140. I can absolutely go 100 CS over this guy. His macro is bad. I can tell. But yeah, I've gotten Challenger and Singed like 8 out of 16 seasons. That's half of all League seasons ever, right? And I never assume that I know everything about this champion ever. I think that's a bad thing for a person who's seeking mastery and perfection. Assuming that you know everything, I think is very naive, right? So I never ever say that I have all the knowledge. Some of the best things I've ever learned about this champion, right, have come from players that were thousands and thousands of LP below me, right? Like gold players, silver players, right? I've actually learned a lot about Singed from these players because whenever you put yourself in the shoes of another person, right, and you trying to understand how they approach things, like it can unlock certain ways of your thinking. I can fight this guy here. Oh, brother, I think I kill you here. Get behind him so I apply damage again. Oh, he's so fast, though, with his E-shield. Wait for the Liandry's burn and then go. I fucked up. I think he's dead, though. Goodbye. Easy. Yeah, I can absolutely go 100 CS over this guy. This guy is struggling in his farm compared to me. Talon's here. I have to leave and lose my cannon here, though. Man. Just let me have it, bro. I'm not going to get it. Fuck. I'll lose a range minion too. That's -2 on my plus 100 quest. Yeah, some of the best things I've ever learned about this game have come from players who are like significantly lower elo than me. Because once you like, if you're seeking mastery on something, right? You at a certain point, there's only so much you can learn from just like slamming your head against the wall, right? At a certain point, you have to take what other people do, even people who you assume are not as good as you, and try and apply things to try them, because, you know, what if they have a very good concept but just not good execution, right? That's a lot of the time that's the case with like players who are in like silver, gold, emerald, right? Is that they have good concepts but they won't. I can cut this guy off as well. Nah, he's over the wall. Rip. Like these players who are lower LP will have good concepts. I'm letting him recall. I don't care. I'm cracking the wave. But their execution is what's flawed sometimes, right? So even learning from players who are technically a lot worse than me is still possible, right? It's like I never ever assume that I just know everything. I think that's a very naive trap to fall into. Hope I can get this turret here, because this got bot turret. My bot lane is popping off though. It sucks that we lose turret. I fight you again immediately, by the way. You brother, I will kill you here. No. Pantheon, you are so dead on my screen. You are so dead on my screen. Come here. Goodbye. I'm going plus 100 farm over you, by the way, this game. This is happening. I need to farm this. Oh, you're not recalling for free. Get out of here. I get all of these as well. He steps into poison, gets chunked. He's 119 CS. I'm 175. My goal is to get plus 100 over this guy. I need to recall here though. I should stay for this wave and push it if I want to deny him CS, but it's kind of dangerous now. Talon's here, right? They could move on me. I'm a little bit nervous, but sometimes I will say it is okay to assume that you know more than other people, especially if they're flaming you in your YouTube comments or in your Twitch chat. You know, sometimes then it's okay to assume you know more. But in general, like when it comes to mastering something, I tend to operate myself with a bit of humility. I think if I had more ego, I would never have gotten this good at this champion personally. I think unless you can put aside your ego, you're not gonna attain like true long-term mastery of something, right? I've gotten challengers so many times at this point on this champion. Like it's like not a surprise at this point anymore. I've done challenger 8 out of 16 seasons. People at this point are just like, oh fuck, I'm Minish Cap, I'm TPing in. I don't have ult yet. I have to be very careful here. Jesus. My bot lane is so fed, otherwise that fight was really scuffed. To be honest, it was still kind of scuffed, but it works out. 186 farm. I'm getting close. He's 124. Like, I want to go top and crash that wave in fully, but... Oh, okay, Talon's getting it. I was hoping it would stay crash under turret, though, because then it wouldn't freeze. I want to get 100 CS with this guy. I have to. I have to. Yeah, like I was saying, I've gotten challengers so many times on this game with this champion. Like, there's only so much I can learn from just playing solo queue at this point, right? So I do read every comment, by the way, for people who like suggest builds and stuff like that, and I always consider things if I think it has a potential to be good, potential to be bad, right? I always consider it because like you just never know. Some people, and I said this yesterday, when I was streaming, but. Please die. Nice. I might TP. I don't have TP. Good luck, top lane turret. It's just about to take damage for the first time, by the way. My top lane turret is full HP until now. The Pantheon is farming his way in. Someone's in here? No, they're not. I forgot what I was saying. I'm so sorry, guys. I have... Did I miss that fucking cannon? Man. I'm so sorry. I have like really bad ADHD, so I know that when I ramble in videos, I know that when I ramble when I'm making videos, because I'm not talking in a Twitch chat, I have to kind of talk to myself. I know that my thoughts are kind of sporadic, so I'm very sorry about that. But I try to keep it concise. Nah, he's out. Okay, if I hit the W there, I all in, but he uses his empowered E to get movement speed and run away, which is fine. He knows I can kill him. So yeah, I'm sorry about the sporadic thinking. Plus, I'm like trying to explain what I'm doing in the game as I'm like kind of rambling. So yeah, I love finding out. I love finding out later in life that I have ADHD. I shouldn't say later in life. I'm only fucking 30 years old, but I love finding out at the age of 30 that I have crazy amounts of ADHD. Kill the Pantheon here. That's all I can really do. Oh, brother. You want to tip against Singed, by the way? If you want to tip against Singed, I can maybe Flame Horizon this guy still. My team wants Baron. I'm farming top. I'm sorry. I need to Flame Horizon. I need to go plus 100 CS. That for the younger audience, what Flame Horizon means is that you go plus 100 CS over the enemy top laner, or just enemy laner in general. Because back in the day, there was a player called Flame, and he was known for doing this, where he would farm so hard, he'd go plus 100 farm over the enemy laner, and so he would Horizon their farm. We call it Flame Horizon by going plus 100. I'm 221 to 146. I'm absolutely gonna grief for this. Can I steal this? I don't want to steal it. My donor's gonna fucking rage quit, but I do want minions so bad. I think if I steal a jungle camp, it's worth like 3 CS as well. Okay, let's see if I can I have to get this one wave and then deny him another wave somehow.
Rampage.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this wave just sit here. I would normally never do this. I'll let this wave just sit here. And then push this, and then push the next one as well. I have to poison to farm this.
It's nearly time.
Oh, man. He's farming bottom. I should just crash.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, he's getting farmed now. This dirty dog, bro, is... I'm TPing bot. Fuck it. I'm getting this wave, too. If he's not going to farm whenever I'm there, then I'm just going to make him move across the map. Because I have to get my plus 100. I don't care if my team wants Baron. I'm sorry. I'm trolling now, but... I need this. He's 155. I'm 238. No, you have to leave. You have to leave, Pantheon. No, you have to leave and give me this wave.
On my way.
You have to leave, bro. Don't farm this. No, hit Q on me, not the minions. Hit Q on me. Good boy. No. Q me, Q me. Yes. He missed one. -1. -1. Okay, fuck it. Let's go.
To shake or not to shake.
Okay, if he's leaving, I'm going to keep pushing. I really should reset and go help my team, but they got Baron. It's fine. He's 163. He's going mid. I'm 248, 249. He's coming back bot. Man. No. Just let me get my waves, brother, please. I want that plus 100. Okay, I'm going top. I have to outfarm this guy by 100. It has to be done. It's an ego thing at this point. If I throw the game, I'm sorry, but... I saw the opportunity. I don't remember the last time I did this, so I have to go for it. I could have done it faster if I just walked in their base, but, like, come on. It's possible doing it normally. That's what I'm going to try to do here. I need to not miss any minions here. I think I only missed one when I was AoEing them down with the Baron minions. Okay, 254.
I hear you.
We are at 260 to 163. I need 3 minions. I need 3 before he gets any. Please don't be here. Motherfucker, get off the turret. No, Q me, not the minions. I'm flashing away. Please chase me. Nah, bro. I might get it here, actually, still. I got it. 265 to 165. I got it. Just barely, but I got it. Nice. Okay, I can win the game now. Oh my god, I actually got it. That's crazy. We very briefly hit 265 to 165. I'm happy with that. That's a Flame Horizon, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm so sorry, guys, if I ramble. I know I ramble. I know I do. Like, someone flamed me the other day in comments. They're like, Minish Cap, why do you just fucking yap and then change your topic? I'm sorry, bro. I can't help it. If I'm not talking to chat, then when I narrate, like, alone on a video and try to tell you guys what I'm doing, I just yap, bro. I'm sorry. I just talk. And because of the ADHD, it's hard for me to, like, stay on one topic, because I just, like, over-explain things, and then I have to, like, over-explain the over-explanation. Can we get this? Is a Talon coming? I need to W him here. Nice. This is Cloud Soul, by the way. This is Cloud Soul if we get it. I have ult in 5. Watch the movement speed here. Watch the movement speed. 2, 1. It didn't go! Nice. Oh, they all died. Bro, am I lagging? My fucking input bugged. It didn't even matter. They all died anyway, so. We look for the Nexus here, I think. I mean, Katarina's alive, but is she a threat?
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a
Big gameplay. That's a GG with the Flame Horizon, plus 100 CS. Not bad.
victory.
Yeah, pretty fun game overall. I ended plus 105 CS over him as well. That's crazy. I had 11.7k gold. This guy had 7.3k gold. I had over 4,000 more gold than him. I think that's the case for basically my entire team, though. We had so much gold over them. My Ezreal had 4,000 gold over his enemy laner, and then I had 4,000 gold over the Pantheon. Over 4,000. Who actually had the bigger lead? I had the bigger lead in terms of gold. The individual gold lead was highest for me. And yeah, Ezreal had 12 kills. It's crazy, but goes to show you how strong good farming is. Actually, the only person who was close to me was Sivir, and she was 218 farm, and I was way above her still. Let's look at the runes value. I mean, nothing crazy. I was farming like a demon and just gapping top lane overall. So, that being said, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you next one. Mwah. Peace, guys.